edition of Inside the Headset here in the state of Tennessee. We're approaching week 5, game 5. It's quickly on the horizon as it's tomorrow night. I'm with the head coach of the Blackman Blaze, head coach Matt Kriesky. How you doing today, Coach?
Pretty good. How you doing, Stuart?
Doing well. Well, went on to Summit last Friday night, came away with a big win. The scores were coming in. It's kind of going back and forth, but take us through it a little bit and your away game trip last Friday night to Summit.
We were finally able to get us one. It was going back and forth. I thought, first half offensively we were moving the ball well. I thought Carter did a good job managing the offense, getting us lined up, and then doing what we need to do. Caden Perkins had a couple good runs for us. So we started out well offensively.
So the first 24 minutes you were satisfied when you were hitting the locker room?
Yes. Offensively, I thought we played well. Defensively, we had early on we misaligned a little bit.
Okay.
Which helped them have some success on a big play. But once we got adjusted and settled down, defense did fine. I thought the second half defense played really well. They came out, Summit's defense stopped us, so we went scoring like our first 3 times we had the ball, we scored. We didn't do that in the second half, but once we, calmed down and made some adjustments, we were fine. We hit John Dragru on an 85-yard pass completion, and it kind of sparked us. They were able to score quickly, and we blocked Trey McGaffey blocked an extra point. They were up 27-21, and we were able to punch in another touchdown, to go up and hit the extra point, 28-27.
And did you feel like, at that point, as the momentum in the game and the time was running out, you felt like we're going to finish this time. We're going to finally finish a ball game the way we need to finish it.
Yes, I think kids were playing hard, and you could tell they were going to do whatever it took to come out there with the W last week.
Well, and let me ask you this: toward the stretch, how were you on penalties? Were you controlling the game? You felt like really well,
yes,
and staying focused and not making silly mistakes, so to speak.
Yes, I thought the kids did a great job. We probably our penalties. I think when we look back over the weekend, it was the fewest penalties we had in our first 4 games.
It's where you needed to be.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and limit the penalties and the turnovers, because those are your responsibilities,
yes,
as you very well know. But let's give some accolades. You did mention a couple of kids. So defensively, who played real well again?
Again, one of our defensive line, Ian Carruthers, played well.
Okay.
Thought Joshua Shell, linebacker, played well. Jalen Anderson at one of the corners had an interception on the last drive to kind of seal the deal. And then Trey McGaffey, safety, had a great game. Can't say enough about that young man. What he's doing, how he's bought into what we're doing defensively, and becoming one of our leaders on defense.
Well, and it seems like to me what you're really saying is that's been one that's grabbed the Matt Kriesky template and really, eating it up and executing what's going in is coming out.
It is, and he's fun to coach. He's fun to watch, and he's a kid that comes and practices hard each and every day, does everything we ask him to do.
Well, we look ahead, and you don't have much time to prepare because you got the same amount of time as the other team, but the other team is only lost to Central Grove. We were there last Friday night, saw the Oakland Patriots play against the Antioch Bears, and they are playing with a backup quarterback, but he's gotten a lot of reps, and he seems to be gelling with their offensive attack of Jones and Morris. And what do you think about the Oakland Patriots, and as you're going into your first game actually at Ray Hughes Stadium as a region team and being a part of Region 3 6A?
Well, they're typical Oakland. Offensively they're big up front. They got dynamic athletes in the backfield. So we have to play assignment football. We have to be very sound. If one person doesn't makes the wrong step or wrong word read.
Like you to the house.
Yes, sir. So, it's everybody, we preached all week, all 11 guys got to do their job on defense, every single play, and then offensively, we're going to have to execute, move the ball, hopefully take some time off the clock to give their offense some less time on the field.
Well, and he's executing really well. They've always had good special teams.
That's what I was about to mention.
Yeah, and he focuses on special teams. He likes he likes to take advantage of other teams, using special teams as one of his levers. That's been his MO since he's been here.
Yeah, that's one thing you know some family. When on our point, when we're punting the ball, they're going to come after the football. They're going to try to block a punt. You watch them on kickoff return. They're trying to score. It's just not just catch and get out of bounds. It's not, they are catching and trying to tell. Every guy has an assignment, they're doing their job, and they're trying to score every time.
And punt return, right now, he's basically telling them stay away from it. Wherever it falls, and we'll just start right there. He's not, because they're punting and the defense is getting on them so quick on the return guy, it's either fair catch it or just let it roll, it's according to how it's turning in the air. But, and your brother said it best, one thing about Oakland that makes them different that you got to watch out for, they seem to, no matter what, since under his era, in his template, as each game goes, they get just a little bit better and a little bit sharper, and they're a little bit quicker. Because if you watch video, your brother was talking about, he says, you watch video week 1 or 2, and then you flip on a week 10 video, because he was talking like, well, it'd been much better me playing week 1. Yeah. I feel like I'd have had a better shot, and had numbers against him because we're both a little bit innocent going into week 1 versus taking him on week 10.
Yeah.
And him having the time to work all the kinks out, and plus possibly get some other players back as ammunition.
Right.
So, it's a kooky game. How'd you come out on injuries?
Well, we're doing well. So we came out healthy. The ones that were out Friday will either be out again this Friday, or we hopefully get one of them back. But we'll see. But we know it's going to be a tough physical game on Friday night.
Well, and you want to come out clean yourself, without any injuries. Regardless of what happens, you got to play 48 minutes. Very competitive, but you can't take it, because right now, between now and second half of the season, and you want to make the second half of the season, the playoffs, so to speak, and everything, it's going to be real important. These are the games where guys can get hurt, or you lose your noodle, and you end up, a game comes unwinding from you. You can't take too many hits in the region and still qualify for the playoffs, and that's real important.
Yes, sir. And it starts Friday night.
Well, everybody load up and go over to Ray Hughes Stadium. It's a little bit of a construction debacle over there. You may want to go early. I'm just telling you, you're going to have to park a good ways away. But that's at Ray Hughes Stadium at 7 o'clock. Blackman Blaze and Oakland Patriots.